It is Motivational Monday. So we are starting this morning with a question. What is the reason that some of us gain strength from our shortcomings and trauma? This is what sparked Elliott Connie to explore solution-focused brief therapy. The psychotherapist, author, and speaker has since dedicated his career to sharing the power of human resilience. So he joins us live this morning with some tips to take on this Motivational Monday. Elliott, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Mary.
Okay, so I'm excited for this topic of conversation because when it comes to resilience, that's something that goes through everyone's head. Some people seem to kind of work through it, others maybe not so much.
Yeah, I mean, resilience is a thing that we all have. Like, everyone is very strong and very resilient, but some people have a much easier time tapping into it and accessing it. And my job, my life is dedicated to help people tap into that stuff really quickly and like activating their superpower, really.
Activate their superpower. And I like that you emphasize that. We all have it.
You all have it.
It's just a matter of tapping into it. So how do we tap into that resilience then?
But first, becoming aware of it, right? Like we have to talk about it. We have to prepare for it. Like, can I give you an example?
I love that.
I was at a high school graduation the other day. And there was this student who graduated, and like his dream, somebody introduced me to him, and his dream is to be in broadcasting. He wants to do like ESPN, like sports broadcasting. And they talked about all of this stuff this kid did. And think of the tests that you have to pass to get through high school, like the literal exams. But when you graduate from high school, life is going to test you. Like, I know some people really successful in the broadcasting world, and you're going to be fired, and you're not going to get the promotion you want. And you have to be able to tap into that resilience to let you know, I just can keep going. Like, I am an overcomer. You have to train yourself to view yourself as an overcomer. Now, school is an interesting thing because you literally overcame from K through 12. And then life happens, and we forget that we're overcomers. And we have to just continue to remember that. And then when obstacles happen, you overcome them. You just naturally do it.
I love that reminder because I do think a lot of graduates, they might get into the real world, right? And when those things start to happen, you think, what do I do? Like, you almost kind of get into panic mode.
Right, you think you're prepared from a skill standpoint, but you still have to pass tests. You have to view yourself as someone who can overcome challenges, and the one thing life is going to continue to do is test you. It's just what it does.
It is what it does, and something that I know many people are working through to this day, myself included. I think a lot of people can relate to anxiety, right?
Right.
So how can we kind of, going off of this now, take down that anxiety, and what are some practices?
So number one, and I want everyone to listen to this because this is like the most important game-changing thing you can learn about anxiety. If you are someone who frequently becomes anxious, that means you're also someone who frequently becomes calm, because you're not anxious all the time. So if you get anxious, that means you also get calm. So what we have to do is when you find yourselves in moments of calm and settled and peace, you have to ask yourself, like, what's happening now to keep myself in these moments? And the more you can become aware, then the better you do, the better you are.
And even that shift of perspective, thinking to myself, hey, you're just anxious because you're calm a lot.
Yeah, like you are good at getting calm. So the moment you get anxious, just like activate that knowledge you have of calm. And I tell people all the time, like, faith is the like antidote to anxiety. And I don't mean like religious faith, but like faith in myself, in my abilities, in my confidence to get through a hard situation. Because anxiety is like a fear-based thing. It's like we get anxious because I'm afraid of ... But faith and belief that I can get through hard things, like it literally like turns off anxiety, but we just don't think about it.
We don't.
And I want people to think about it.
That is so true, because if you're afraid of something that's happening, if you just trust in yourself, and if you do have a faith in that higher power that it's going to be taken care of, you will overcome this.
Right, but it doesn't have to be in the higher power. It can literally be like,
you.
I have faith in my training. I have confidence in. Like, if you think about this, every human being is undefeated against their hardest days.
Yes.
Like, if you woke up this morning, you were undefeated against your hardest days. You have to view yourself in that light. You have to view yourself that way. And then you're significantly less likely to get anxious. Like, way less.
I love that.
Not even close.
I love that. Well, it's just a reminder. Think about everything you've overcome already in your life. And it just changes the game.
Correct. Like, your rearview mirror is littered with examples of your epicness, of your wonderfulness, of your strength, of your success. We just have to remember to look and look in that very specific way. Most people look in their past for mistakes and problems and regrets. But imagine what would happen if everybody looked in their past for like epic examples of their
Yes.
hero-ness. Like, would change the world.
It would. It would. Well, you're changing the world.
Trying.
You're changing the world. I
Trying.
mean, I feel motivated this Monday. We have the red and black brass band watching us, and
Over
I know
there,
they're
yep.
thinking the same exact thing. So you're going to want to take a look at your screen here for Elliott Connie. You can find further information on his website. He has several books out now that you could buy, as well as you can find him on Instagram, Facebook, always posting content that's helpful, and he's on the move, so you're going to want to keep posted up on what he's doing next. Well, thank you so much, Elliott, for joining us today. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Mary.
it.
Thanks for having me.